My first guest. My first guest has starred in the Lord of the Rings movies and Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Well, beginning July 7th, you can see him in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Thrilled to have him here tonight. Please welcome Orlando Bloom.
Good, man. Good.
Ladies, you're so excited to see both of us. First of all, we've got to talk about this movie because this has been such a highly anticipated movie, and I'll get to that in a second. But first, I want to get your impressions. We've been talking a little bit on the show about World Cup.
Yeah.
In a very serious manner.
Yeah, it's a very serious game.
Yeah. World Cup, this is huge for you and for everyone in your country. Is that not right?
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone comes out of the houses into the streets watching the games from mostly pubs, you know.
Right. Now, is it difficult for you then to be here during the World Cup? Is that hard for you?
It was. It was a shame to leave home and come out. I have to say, because I missed like the last game because I was doing press for Pirates, which sort of sucked. But tomorrow I am not missing tomorrow's game.
Right.
Because that's the big one for England, you know.
Yeah, it's England versus Portugal. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Like, it must be strange because it's such a. People get so fanatic about it in England, and then you come to this country, and there's sort of. You must be having to yell at people. Can you turn it to World Cup because they're watching Knight Rider or something?
Exactly. Well, you guys were out in the first round, which was a real shame. You know, I mean, it's
I think you should go. I think it's.
I know.
No, you know, we're just not. We don't have our soccer legs
yet. In the world, you know, should have the best team in the world. You'd think, really, wouldn't you? You just don't dig football. Don't dig soccer at all.
Well, you know what? It's not. I don't know. Like when I was a kid, no one was playing soccer. You know.
Yeah.
You know. And now I think it's going to take us a long time.
It was just they came up against hard game. Who was it? It was Italy took him out. Right?
But we're just not as good, though. We're just not as good. We'll admit that, right?
But yeah, they're such good sportsmen.
Soccer,
it doesn't make sense to me because you know, generally Americans fantastically fit, such good sportsmen. I mean, American football is like. That's like, I don't know, that completely goes over the top of my head. You stop every 2 minutes, but they've got to be pretty fit, right?
So you trash our soccer team, and now you're going after our national sports. How do you like our system of democracy? Well, okay, I want to ask you something.
What I'm saying is they're all really fit, you know?
Yes, yes. Well, here's what I want to say. I think we have to become as fanatic about soccer as people in other countries, and then I think we will develop... I think that's the secret. I think you have to care as much.
Yeah.
And I think, for example, you should invite a lot of Americans with you when you watch this game so we can pick up on your enthusiasm.
Everybody, come along. Come and watch
well, you
it.
heard him. We're all going to come along.
You've just got to support England. That's the only way.
Well, I'm Portugal all the way. I'm sorry. No, I mean, like, but if I came with you, let's say I came with you, and we were watching it together in a pub, would it be annoying? Would you think you'd be able to get me into the excitement of the sport, or would it be annoying? Because I'd be saying, why are they handing him a blue card? What does it mean?
Well, there wouldn't be a blue card because it's only red or yellow. But anyway, no, it's the only thing you would have to do if you came to watch soccer.
I'm quite sure there's a blue card. I'm going to the mat on this one. Blue as if it looks like rain. They have a blue card.
Yeah, really?
Yes, I'm quite certain. Don't question me about soccer, because I know all about it. No, okay.
The only thing you'd have to do is drink a lot of beer, really. Drink a lot of beer, sing a lot of songs.
See, that I could get into, yeah.
Exactly, it's a great spirit.
I'd be drunk, so I love you, Orlando. All right, well, we're going to get into it. You know, I have to mention something else. This is fascinating to me. You, like a lot of people, a lot of young men, you went to acting school. And then you come out of acting school, and immediately you get the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and you've just been on fire ever since then. It's just a remarkable story.
It really is, really, really is.
What's your relationship like with the other people in that acting class? They're like, come on, where's my trilogy? Where's my biggest movie trilogy of all time?
Yeah,
I took the course.
They hate me. No, they were really sweet. I mean, I actually broke my back in the second year in drama school, so I had a lot of, like, I suppose, it was like, oh, you deserve a break, you know.
But that's only going to last you so long.
Yeah. Because
now that you're in the Pirates of Caribbean franchise, which is huge, and you still can't go back to that acting class, oh, my back. Right? So,
yeah, right?
So too bad for Orlando, right? Yeah. Can you hang on for 1 second? We have a lot to talk about. We'll be back more with Orlando Bloom in just a second. Stick around. We're back. I'm sitting here with Orlando Bloom. Okay, what's the Pirates of the Caribbean? One of the great things I would think about making these movies. You've made 2 of them now, and is there going to be a third?
Yeah,
okay.
There's another one. We did 2 and 3 back to back, so we've got to finish the third, but yeah.
So one of the great things is that I watch these movies and they're so well made and they're beautifully done, and then I also love just the location. It just seems like that would be a great. You're always filming in these exotic locations in the Caribbean, is that right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. And I think that's what it's right, because I mean, it really does translate, I think, the sea, the ocean, the colour of the water. We went to like some really beautiful islands in the Caribbean this time. Last time we were just in St. Vincent, and kind of the crew was going, well, we could have done this down in Palos Verdes or something. But,
right. But be in St. Vincent, and you got to meet...
Because the water was one colour, but we were in like exumas, it was turquoise, it was beautiful. And a big crew there, it's really expensive, but I think it's all up on the screen. You really see, you know, you can really feel that the crew's there. It's a cool thing, and we get to, you know, and then in your downtime you get to go snorkeling and scuba diving and doing cool stuff like that.
And you also get to meet, did you meet heads of state, I guess, when you were in St. Vincent, is that right?
Yeah, well, there's quite, yeah, we sort of did meet, we met the Prime Minister of St. Vincent. We flew down, this is the first movie, we flew in, me and Johnny, Johnny gets flown down there on a private plane and everything, and I hitched a ride with him, and we just got loaded on the plane. I mean, we were wasted, drunk, you know, we were just, red wine, he loves really good red wine, and we got wasted, and we get off the plane, and we had no idea, but they rolled out the red carpet, and the Prime Minister of St. Vincent was there to meet us.
There's like a marching band and stuff.
Johnny just like stumbles over to him and like hugs him, says, "Hey, man," and almost sticks his tongue down his throat. I'm like falling around, like picking up things around like Johnny's assistant, you know, like going.
Yeah.
It was just one of those things where you go, because you just didn't expect it. We weren't expecting.
No one told you. I love that idea, man. Here they are, and strike up the music.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. It was one of those moments, and you just go, "How did that happen?"
Now, of course, Johnny Depp made this, you know, risky acting choice that just paid off big time with his character, where it's an effeminate pirate that he's playing, and but it works
amongst other things. Yeah.
Amongst other things, but it kind of works, and I guess there's some historical accuracy to maybe his portrayal of a possibly gay pirate.
You know, Johnny does a lot of research on characters, so I'm sure he probably went out there and really sort of experienced what it was like to be on the open sea with a bunch of men. So, no.
But we'll say no more. Yeah.
I wouldn't like to comment. No, he's honestly, he's the linchpin, man. He did so. It was quite nerve-wracking reading the first script, because there were 2 characters written pretty kind of as swashbuckling pirates, you know. It was like 2 swashbuckling kind of dudes. And I was thinking, how am I going to do this, you know, because Johnny's the dude, and I've got to sort of... And then he came on set with the Captain Jack, and it was just like, great, I'll be the straight guy. You know? I'll be the slick in the mud. You know, it's like...
Right. You'll go that way, I'll go this way.
You do it all, and I'll just be over here somewhere.
We have a clip here from Pirates of the Caribbean, the latest.
Right.
What do we need to know for this clip?
I think...
You're in a tough situation.
Am I hanging off a pole?
I believe you are, yes.
Well, I'm hanging off a pole. We're at Cannibal Village, Cannibal Island, and Johnny's been caught, and he's going to get burnt on a stake and roasted and eaten if I don't sort of save him. And there's a quite funny story. I'll tell you about it after the clip, though.
All right, let's take a look at this clip from Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
Jack, it's me, Will Turner.
Vaseko. Ian Dada. You see fish.
Tell him to let me down.
Kele lam. Lam peaky peaky. Lam mincy wincy. Lam say uniki. Sipsti.
So funny. I got to tell you, the line just after that is he goes, eunuchy, and they go, oh, eunuchy, because he started this whole gag in the first one where I'm a eunuch with a high voice, you know, he's taking a dig at me. So and then he goes, ball licky licky, and ball licky licky is the cue for them all to go off and roast us, and it's ball licky licky, and it's actually ball licky licky. you licky, oh, licky, licky.
Okay.
Right, anyway, yeah. We found it quite funny, but then we'd all been on a Caribbean island for far too long. It was the only thing that kept us going.
You'd been into Johnny's red wine for too long. Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest opens July 7th, and everyone's looking forward to this. Orlando, very cool to have you here.
Hey,
thanks for making time
me.
for us. Orlando Bloom, Campbell Brown coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.